Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you know or not, but Santa Fe used to have a food line, and it was put out by Ranny Food in Arkansas City. And when I was a kid growing up, I can remember plain as day of that being in our grocery stores.
Wow.
But what I think, and nobody else probably thinks this is funny, but that roll of toilet paper's got a Santa Fe label on
I
it.
know. Isn't that something?
Uh-huh. To me it is.
Yeah, that's something. It is. Wow. Boy, howdy.
And then this is a telegraph key right here, and this is the sounding board.
Oh, okay.
And the man at the depot would have listened to that
Oh,
and got the.
and got that.
Mhm.
Okay. So like a Morse code?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool.
Of
Yeah.
course, these are insulators.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah.
along the track.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then, oh, and up over here's a little kid's toy.
Oh, I like
that's
that.
from the Santa Fe food. You know, they set on it and push
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
the feet.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
And then
is.
up here on the top, this train and this train right here are actually, at one point in time, they were liquor decanters. See the sticker?
I see him. I see him. Yeah. Yep.
And then, of
Wow.
course, all these other trains.
Yeah.
And then Hallmark used to put out Christmas
Oh,
decorations.
wow. That is cool. Mm-hmm.
And then our kids went to K-State. That's the reason we have a K-State train. And then that one right there's a telephone.
Oh, wow. That's
And
cool.
then there's a firework. It says Oriental Express.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Isn't that neat?
Mm-hmm.
This is just stuff your husband's collected over the years?
What?
That's just what he's collected over the years?
Yeah.
That's quite a collection.
Oh, I know. But he's one of those people that goes to sales all the time.
Yeah.
He's always buying something.
Yeah. What?
And then I think this is funny too, because like I said, there's hand cleaning.
Hand.
You know, hand
So,
they had to
yeah.
have their everything.
Right. Right. Wow. They had it going on now. Everything. Yeah.
And then this right here, I think is really, really special. Santa Fe did this right here
Mm-hmm.
as their employees that were killed in the service. And my husband got this, and then he made this board right here and put this on it.
Wow. That's.
Isn't that nice?
It is
for
nice.
Santa Fe to do that.
It is real nice. Yep. It really is. It's real nice. Yep. Really is.
Over here, these are, every railroad had their own dishes. If they had dining cars, they had their own dishes. And this pattern right here was the Santa Fe pattern. It's called California Poppy.
Okay.
And that one right there is Cherry Blossom.
Hmm.
And this is a Fred Harvey pattern right here.
Okay. Really beautiful. It really is.
And then over here, this is a cream can. And this came from out around Murdoch, Kansas. And the man had a dairy. And he would get that full of cream, and he'd take it and set it along the railroad track. And when the train come by, they'd pick it up and take it into Murdoch.
Wow.
And this is, of course, a Santa Fe fire extinguisher.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then these keys right here opened up locks like these.
Wow. Look at all those locks.
Uh-huh. And of course now, when a train leaves Wellington, they are automatically lined. Our guys go to Amarillo, and they're automatically lined into a siding. But it didn't used to be that way. When they got on the train, they would get a sheet of paper, and it would say that, I'm going to use Mayfield as an example because most people know where Mayfield is.
Mm-hmm.
It'd say you're going to pull in the siding at Mayfield, and you're going to wait for 1 train, 2 trains, 3 trains, and when those are gone, you pull out of the siding. And what used to happen is the train would pull up, the head brakeman would get down and unlock the siding, the train would pull in, and then the rear brakeman would lock it back.
Wow. Wow. That's cool.
And right here, when my dad worked, If my dad had to have any kind of major surgery, it had to be done at the Santa Fe Hospital in Topeka.
In Topeka.
And now he could go to the doctor here every day, but surgery had to be done in Topeka.
In Topeka.
And these are actually medicine bottles from the Topeka Hospital.
Wow.
And then over here, these are date nails, of course. It used to be when they laid a section of track, they always put the year. And that way, when they went down the track, and they saw that, let's just say 1918, they'd know about when that was going to have to be replaced.
Wow.
And that little guy right up there is called Accident. When my dad worked, my dad, of course, like I told you, was a machinist. And he used to bring these grease rags home, and my mom would wash them. But it always said, wipe out Accident.
Actually, that's cute. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
And then over here, like I told you before, this was a caboose stove. And it had this lip on it, and the conductor would cook on the way to Winoka. And when they got to Winoka, the crew would eat what that conductor had cooked.
Really? Oh, wow. That's cool. I like that stove. It's really nice. Really pretty. Yep. Hope the conductor was a good cook.
Yeah. Well, of course, it used to be that a crew was a crew. But now it's all works off of a board. And whoever's the next person up is the one that goes out. But it used to be the whole crew worked together.
Now, I've heard to be an engineer, that was quite an accomplishment to become an engineer.
Well, my husband started out as a fireman. And then he went to school and was promoted to engineer.
Really? That's cool.
And of course, they make better money, you know. But anyway, you also have a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. I've heard that. I mean, about being it takes a long time, a lot of education to become an engineer.
Yeah.
That's what that engineer actually drives the train, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, anymore, like I said, the crews used to be a big crew. But now they're only an engineer and a fireman. But anyway, there used to be a small clinic in Mulvane. And this table right here, this exam table, actually came from the clinic
Oh, really?
in Mulvane.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, I like that old desk.
Well, this came out of the old office building, which is still down on South Washington.
Really? Wow.
And that sucker is heavy.
Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can bet.
And then I also, the metal workers used to make dinner buckets.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Because, of course, like when my dad worked, that's all they had was dinner buckets. And
Yeah.
we'd go out sometimes and just take his lunch to him, you know.
Right.
But over here is the certificate when my dad retired for 35 years of service.
Wow.
And then this is just other people. You know. And then up here, my dad had was on a bowling team, and Santa Fe sponsored it. And that's 1 year that they got that
Oh, okay.
for the bowling
That's
team.
really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And this right here, I had an old gentleman come down here one day and want to know if I had someplace I could put a 3D puzzle. And he didn't want kids to be able to touch it, but he wanted them to see what the inside of a train used to look like. So I told him I'd put it in there.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
And over here, this is an old phone booth.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier. That's pretty cool.
It was in a group of 3.
Oh,
And
yeah?
the sides were really bad in this one, and my husband had to put new sides in it.
Really?
And we just
Well, you did a good
recently
job.
got this paid telephone. Old. And anyway, the light and fan is still working.
Oh, it still works. That's cool. Yep. I remember the phone booths.
Oh, I do too.
I remember the phone booths. I remember using a phone booth when I was in basic training to call home with. You'd have your own, you had to wait in line
Yeah.
to use the phone booth. That was in 1974. long before cell phones and whatever, you still had landline type phones and
And
that
these
sort of thing.
are things that the men used to wear on their hats, pins, pencils. These were uniform buttons right
Oh,
here.
wow.
And then down here on the bottom, there used to be a cereal called Sugar Crisp. And these were the major railroads in the United States at one point in time. And these are all made out of tin. And this is the advertisement for it.
Oh, I'll
And
be.
I had a lady come down here one day that had that advertisement and all of those in a manila envelope and handed them to me.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yep.
Of course, all the hats.
Oh, yeah. The hats are really cool. I like hats.
Yep.
I collect hats, but of course they're not railroad hats, but I've got a softball cap I like to collect. Yeah. About drive my wife crazy. But anyway, yeah. Yeah.
And then this is my dad's dinner bucket.
Oh, wow. I like that. Wow.
And then what I just think it is so funny because here's drinking water. And then over here, this is Santa Fe liquid hand cleaner.
Well, they had everything, didn't they, Santa
Yeah.
Fe? Yep. You know, the crazy thing of it is they've come back with the carton water now. Have you heard about it? They're quite a bit taller, but they've actually got water that comes in.
Oh, do they?
Yes. And it's supposed to be a lot better than the bottled water. Now, I don't know. I've never drank
I
it.
don't know. Well, they say that some of that plastic stuff's got stuff in it.
Could have.
But anyway, this is an old collapsible cup. And this one happens to be a Fred Harvey. But people would have had this on the train for their drinking.
That's cool. Look at that. Wow. That's cool. Wow.
And then,
Yeah.
of course, these are step stools. And then over here, this key right here would have opened one of the rooms that the Harvey girls stayed in. And there's a menu from Harvey House. There's a wine bottle from a Harvey House. And then this lady right down here was a Harvey girl. And before she passed away, she gave us these pictures of Harvey girls. And so that's the reason her obituary's there.
Now, what was a Harvey House?
The Harvey House, okay. It used to be that the train would just stop anywhere when it was, basically so people could eat because they didn't have dining cars. And so Fred Harvey approached the railroad. He was a man from back east. And he told them if they would allow him, he would put in restaurants all up and down the Santa Fe line. And he promised quality food and quality service. And that's exactly what he did. And like I said, those girls that were known as Harvey girls, they actually lived up above the restaurant. And they had a house mother.
Wow.
And,
Now, was that here in Wellington? Is the building still here?
No.
No.
The railroad gave the building to the city. I'm
really?
Sorry, this makes me so mad I could scream.
Well,
and the city didn't want it.
Really?
So they tore it down.
They tore it down. Wow. That's a
Just
shame.
think of the attraction.
I know it. It would have been.
Especially, it meant so much to me because, like I said, my dad got paid twice a month, and I used to get chiclets down at the old depot twice a month.
Wow, that's cool. So that street's named after Harvey, I take it. We got in this Harvey Street out here? Yeah. Okay. I just was wondering.
Yeah.
They named it after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this right down here, this is a menu from Fred Harvey in 1946. But I think this is hysterical. In 46, Colorado brook trout was $1.25. But my gosh, almighty, in 46, that would have been quite a bit of
That would have
money.
been a lot of money. Yeah.
I think it would have been anyway.
So where was it located out here in Wellington?
It was located, like I said, the old office building is down on South Washington.
Yeah.
And it was located right on the same block as this office building, except the office building faces east and the old depot faced south.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame they don't keep buildings like that, I
know
mean,
it.
I love historical buildings and it makes me sick to see when they tear one down.
Over here is the old office, the old depot.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Now, is that this building here? Or is this a different building? This is a
This
different
is a
building.
different building.
Different
This
building.
this building was a gas manufacturing
Yeah,
plant.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And right here, this was the Harvey house, right here. And
Oh,
up
I
here
see.
is where the girls lived.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And right here's where my dad used to get his check.
Okay.
And this was the freight office. And like I said, I used to get chiclets twice
Mm-hmm.
a month.
And all that's gone now.
Yes, it's
Oh,
all
that's-
gone. But this is made out of wheat straw.
Oh, really?
Back, of course, we're the wheat capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And back years ago, there was a couple of ladies that used to come down here and they made all kinds of pictures out of wheat. And I showed them this right here. And I asked them if they could do this for my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me they would. I never asked them what they charged
Wow.
me because I was still working and it didn't matter.
Right.
But anyway, I went to Newton to get it from them.
Oh, really?
They charged me $100. And
Okay.
they told me, like I said, the hardest thing was dyeing that wheat red.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now my husband made this frame,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
put it in. But these ladies were Harvey girls,
Let me get it.
and those men were cooks.
Okay.
And I do not personally know if these were Wellington officials or railroad officials.
Okay. That's one beautiful building, though. That
Oh,
was
I know
one
it.
beautiful building, and they tore it down. Well, Winfield did the same thing with their depot. They tore it down. I was just sick. They could have made a museum out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they just tore it down.
Oh.
It made me sick when they tore it down.
And over here's old L&N doorknob, Frisco doorknob, New York Central doorknobs.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, those are match scratchers. I mean, that when the people wanted to light their cigarettes.
Oh,
Take
okay.
it down on that, you
Okay, okay.
And this doesn't have anything to do with the railroad. This is a ship whistle.
Oh, ship whistle.
Yeah. My husband, like I said, would buy anything. And
Yeah.
he got this and cleaned it all up.
Oh, that's cool.
And we have a plant up north of town.
Yeah.
And they had enough air to blow it so he could hear it.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yep. Wow.
And that picture right there was painted by that lady that lives over at Winfield. I don't know if you've ever been over there and saw the pictures on the sides of their buildings. But anyway, we knew we wanted a picture, but we couldn't put it on the wall because it's in our building. So she came down here and got books. And between her and my husband, they decided what she was going to paint. And he measured that area and he made the frame for her. And then when
Oh.
she got it done, they stretched it over the frame.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like I said, she paint.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of
They do,
buildings.
she
in
does
Winfield.
murals. Yeah. I know you. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And this right here is called the velocity. This is the very first thing that was ever used to check a railroad track. The man sat here, he put a foot here, a foot there, and that extended over to the other track. He pulled this back and forth, and his toolbox was right back here.
Mhm.
And if he found anything wrong with the track, he got off and fixed it.
Cool. I seen it earlier and I read the description, but yeah. Yep. That's so cool. It is. Really nice little museum.
Yeah.
It really
And like I
is.
said, this bell right here came off of the Virginian Railroad.
Okay. Man. it's
My
loud.
husband has a sister that, he's originally from West Virginia, and he has a sister that still lives there. And she had a sister-in-law that had workers. And when it was time for them to come in out of the field, she'd ring that bell.
Okay. Wouldn't have a hard time hearing it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this counter right here, and that safe came out of the Railway Express office that was in that building right over there.
Okay.
And when they closed the office, this man was the agent, and they told him he could have anything he wanted but the gun. So he took this counter and that safe and boxes of paper goods home. And he kept them, and when he died, his daughter tried to sell them. And nobody wanted them because they didn't have any place to put them, and they're so ungodly heavy.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So she came down here one day and said, "You guys want these? Come and get them." So here they are. And like I said, my husband and I like to never got that safe right there. The wheels are so old, they didn't want to turn, you know. But like I said, look what great shape this is in.
Oh, I know. It's like in perfect condition, almost. Yeah, it really is. So how did you move the safe? I'm just curious. What do you guys use to move the safe? Like you usually use a big lift or like a hydraulic lift?
We pushed it.
You pushed it. Oh, no.
And that's
Oh
what I
my
said, it was so
gosh.
hard because the wheels didn't want to turn.
Yeah, I was going to say you would have to have a... Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
And then of course all these, like, these are just different plates. This is the Tallahatchie Loop, and that's a place on the Santa Fe, and that's the Lang Station Gold Spike. And there is the office building in Topeka.
Okay. Okay.
And then these are, here's the celebrating the air rail service. There's Amelia Earhart and Lindbergh.
Oh, that's cool. I think we've been to Winoka. I remember that name.
And then this is what I think is hysterical. Now, there's a lot of things that really... This is a Santa Fe little liquor bottle. And it used to be all of the major railroads had their own little liquor bottles.
Really? I'll be. Wow.
And right down here's the ad that shows.
It sure does. Yep. Old Forester. Top Trains, Old Forester. Wow. Huh. I'll be. Wow. That is really cool. Yep. Well, boy, things have sure changed over the years.
These clocks over here are kind of interesting. That black clock right there and that one over there were in the old office building. And there was a master clock and every room had one of those. That way the whole building had the same time. And this is a reproduction put out by Bradley Clockworks, and my husband got that and did it and all that stuff.
Wow.
And that's an old UP. This is an old Texas and Pacific. This is another UP. Then this clock right here was in the depot over at Oxford.
Cool. Wow.
And then that up there is an older clock, but not really, really old. And that one is another reproduction. And then that sucker right up there is very, very old.
Let me get a close-up of that. Yeah, you can tell by looking at it's old.
And that local watch inspector over there, my dad, like I said, was just a machinist. But he still had to have a pocket watch.
Right.
And they carried a watch card in their billfold. And their watches had to be inspected once a year by a jeweler. And there was one jeweler here in Wellington that the Santa Fe approved. And he kept that in his window. And so if my dad, an official was to walk up to my dad at any point in time, and my dad's watch had not been inspected, even though he was just a machinist, he was out of service till it was.
Wow.
And he had to show it to that official before he could go back to work.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll be. Now, these are little whistles over here, aren't they?
These are caboose whistles.
Caboose whistles.
And we had a man, and that was his collection. And he gave his wife instructions that when he died, they were to come down here.
I'll be. Well, those are really cool. I like that. I like that. Yep. Yep. Really, really nice. Really interesting. Yep. A lot of history. Yep. Really nice.
And then, did I tell you about those gray lights on either side of the door? Okay. It used to be, while they were going down the railroad track, they would sort the mail. And sometimes they would lose the electricity back to the mail cars. And those had big candles in them. And when they lost their electricity, they just light those so they could keep sorting their mail.
Oh, that's so cool. Huh. Yep. Is that a replica or is that the real thing for the post office? Is that over there?
Yeah, that's a top off of it would have been in a depot.
I see. Okay. Wow. Like I said, I've been in here before, but never was really given a tour. You know, just kind of look around a little bit. But you've really made it very interesting. I love things like this. I love old buildings, you know. Okay, well, boy, I tell you what, I highly, highly recommend that you watch that video. She was very informative, had a lot of history, knew a lot of course, her husband have collected these items over many, many, many years. And it's just a really cool video to watch. I've never really done one like that before, so I hope you all enjoy it. I wonder if I'm having a hard time focusing for some reason. See if this can get focused in or not. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. Like I said, that last video I did of the museum is really super cool. The lady had a lot of history and a very informative video. I think I'm going to go ahead and head on out. I didn't see any more cars over there, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day today. I sure hope you watch these. I think the last video was going to be a very interesting one to watch, and I appreciate you joining and tagging along with me this morning. And again, if you like my videos, I just ask that you would like, subscribe, and share. This is just something I like to do. It's just a hobby, but I have a lot of fun doing it. So there again, hope you all have a nice weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. Oh, goodbye for now.